Welcome to Time for Healing. I'm your host, Marion Porter of Star Winds. Time for Healing is a show about a variety of healing modalities, and today I am pleased to present Donna Gordon and all sorts of Chinese medicine. Tell us what you're going to present to us today.
Well, I have a practice in West Hartford where I work with people and I talk about different Chinese healing modalities. And one of those healing modalities, Marion, is tea. Chinese tea.
And here's our tea.
Is used in healing. Today, what I've got for you is a Da Hong Pao, a oolong tea from Wuyi Mountain. It's organic, but it's really good for just soothing the digestive system.
Oh, I
It's
do
good
need that.
for calming, and some people lose a little weight when they drink it. But at any rate, there are different teas for Chinese teas for different things. So, for example, if you had what the Chinese call cold stomach, where you tend to get a lot of heartburn, it indicates that there's not a lot of energy in your stomach to be able to digest your food properly. So it tends to keep sitting there and coming up.
No, I don't have that.
So a Chinese medicine practitioner would suggest you drink a pu'er tea, which is a darker tea than Da Hong Pao.
What's it called?
Pu'er. When I met you before at another establishment, I had brought some pu'er, and you said it smelled very earthy.
Oh yeah. I think it was being polite.
Yeah, that it can have a rather earthy smell and a very strong smell.
Can I smell
this
tea?
Yeah, of course. But the pu'er tea is a black tea. Is a black tea, and
when can we drink?
And it warms the stomach so that you have better digestion.
It's warming my
So what
hand.
you should do is sniff it. This is a fairly higher level of energy level of Da Hong Pao, and just take a little sip. And you might want just a tiny bit of a slurp, just to kind of aerate it just a little, just like a fine wine. You aerate it a little bit.
Oh, that's a good time right there.
That's a good one. So basically, the Chinese use tea as a meditative thing.
As a
meditative
meditation?
act. It's in China, in Chinese, you don't drink tea, you eat tea.
Come on.
It is considered to be, because it not only tastes good, but it has nourishment for your body in other ways than just like walking around with a Starbucks cup and just drinking it. It's also good for mind, body, and soul because it is meditative as well as good for the body.
How is it meditative?
Well, when you have a really good, because you should be mindful when you drink your tea.
Mindful of not spilling it.
Of the smell.
Yeah.
There's so many things to latch onto as you drink this. There are some teas of a higher energy level where, if you're very sensitive to energy, you'll actually have a little head buzz.
I want that tea.
From it, because it's the energy is so fine, it's so high level. Those are usually
Do I still have
from
to slurp?
tea trees. You don't have to.
Oh, good.
From tea trees that are higher up in the mountain. And the older the tree and the deeper the roots into the earth and higher towards the sky is going to be the better energy.
That's really good. So this is the first step of healing? It's doing something in me?
A lot of Chinese healing is due to herbs. And tea is a type of herb. So as I was saying before, there are certain conditions within the body that you would be suggested that you, or prescribed if you were going to a traditional Chinese medical doctor or practitioner to drink for stomach issues. If you had high blood pressure,
which I do,
it's usually caused by a yang condition, which is hot condition. And I'll explain a little bit more about yin and yang in a moment.
Okay.
But yang conditions means that the body is a little too hot. It's a little too heated up. You need to cool it down. So you would drink a tea that is green. So I would use a black pu'er to heat up the stomach for better digestion, but I would ask my clients to drink a green pu'er to cool down the body. Green tea is cooling, and black tea is the way that it's made is makes it warmer.
I feel like I need to be drinking pu'er tea.
Probably the green. If you say that
what's
you
the
need
difference
to be cooled down.
But the green, is it a younger leaf? We can just keep drinking, right?
Pu'er can. I have pu'er from 1990 that I drink now, and it gets better with age. It tastes better, it smells better, and the effectiveness is better.
So there's no expiration date on tea.
Yeah,
cool.
If it's kept in a clean, dry.
So it's not just all about drinking tea.
No, but there are other herbs that you would then boil and make a tea out of and drink that for other conditions. So a lot of it is herbal. You can take it's mixed with water. Soups are very important, where you put the herbs in,
chicken
make
noodle
a soup and eat. Yeah. So basically, Chinese medicine is based on
warm liquids.
Warm foods, warm liquids are always better for digestion. So, in restaurants here in the United States, we always have our water with ice. In Asia, they usually don't put the ice in the water, because that kind of constricts and it doesn't help your digestion. You want something warm to help your digestion. So I always ask when I go to a restaurant, I know this probably bothers the waiter and waitresses out there, but I always ask for the water without ice.
Oh, that's exciting. So I don't know about anybody else there, but I got to know what this is. It's driving me crazy. What's the little doll on the mallet?
This is an acupuncture figurine. Mm-hmm. In ancient China, they were called Tong Ren. Tong means bronze. Ren means man. So they would the first acupuncture figurines were made out of bronze, bronze metal, and so Chinese medical practitioners would practice their acupuncture points using the acupuncture needles on a bronze man. Nowadays,
how are you going to put a needle in a bronze?
There were holes in there.
Oh,
so now the figurines are made with the figurines are made with plastics and synthetics like this one. But the reason I'm calling it a Tong Ren right now is because there is a modality of healing that I practice besides other Chinese modalities called Tong Ren. And what you do is you take a metal mallet and you open acupuncture points on people with by hitting the doll.
Hey!
It comes over to the person that you intend. That it's kind of like if you have had Reiki training for distance healings.
Where were you hitting that? In the back?
I was hitting in the back.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Okay. So let me do something. It is Tong Ren healing by Master Tom Tam, an acupuncturist up in Massachusetts. What he discovered is that if you use the traditional acupuncture, TCM, traditional Chinese medical acupuncture points, mixed with modern anatomy, physiology, the nervous system, circulation system, and plus the TCM, is that you can have points on this doll, and using the collective unconscious, quantum physics, you can open points and blockages, which cause energetic blockages and physical blockages by hitting the figurine.
You've just broken my mind.
All right, so let's try this. Put your hand out. Okay? Close your eyes. I'm going to do something in my hand, and I want you to see if you can feel what I'm doing in my hand.
When are you going to do it?
Okay? Right now.
What did you do?
I'm still doing
Yeah, I feel it. I had to peek. Did you start that before? I knew it. This is wild.
Okay, now close your eyes, and I'm going to
hold on now. There's greater possibilities with this boy here.
I'm going to just put my finger on a point on the doll and have you figure out where you're feeling it. Okay, you may feel it.
I think you're going to
feel it. Yes, close your eyes.
Are you ready for this?
Try it.
This is going to be something. Watch the doll. I'm going to close my eyes.
Right here.
Is it here?
It's right here in the center of the chest.
That's where I pushed. Oh, God, I hope I didn't mess the microphone.
No, you didn't.
Oh, very good. She said I didn't.
So basically...
I felt that. Whoa. You going to bang it with a mallet?
All right. Oh. So basically, people, there are Tong Ren sessions.
Why am I feeling this?
Because you are connected to the collective unconsciousness. And basically,
I can dial up anybody I see?
What it says...
I need some tea.
What it says is that we are all connected through energy. And that healing can take place, not just with hands-on.
Listen, I was not prepared. Mike, how does this work? This is blowing my mind. I mean, and you told me
like
that
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
this is one point on the Wi-Fi.
Your eyes are closed,
this is your
and
phone.
you're doing this.
Hello.
No, don't be doing that. Wow. All right. So if you bang on anything, I'm gonna feel it. Or are these? Is it your special training? You're dialing up, and I'm feeling it.
How about this?
That's enough out of you. Wait a minute. I can't even. How? How does that? For anybody?
I know that you practice some shamanic practitioner type of things.
Yeah, I do all kinds of things.
And you do tuning forks.
Yeah.
It's a vibration. Everything in this world is molecules of vibration. And so you can affect the molecules in the body through just concentrating.
You were doing this.
Did you feel the circle?
Yes. Were you in?
I didn't even think about it. Nope.
Come on.
But energy follows intent.
And then
I intended.
You took that mallet
and
it caught me right up. It caught me right up.
Exactly. So you can get rid of blockages. Say somebody has problems with their neck.
We've had the healing tea. Oh boy, have I had the what was this, Tong Ren? And now I think we're about to experience what, Tui Na? Tui Na. Okay. All right. All right. So it's time for my Tui Na, and I just wanted to say, when you were going to town on this fella here, the figurine, I was feeling it all over my body. I feel in a lot of respects that there's been a lot of healing already. So what does that actually do?
So basically, Chinese medicine, the basis of Chinese medicine, believes that the root cause of all illness begins in the energetic bioelectric body through blocked points in the meridian system, energy system of the body, and that by opening these blockages through acupuncture, or what I'm going to demonstrate now, Tui Na acupressure massage, or hammering them, to open them
'cause
up.
right in here was
That
tight, and it feels so loose just
right.
from
And if
we're doing there.
the blockages last for a long time, they will then start to manifest in the physical body. So that's why, when you feel a little ache in your shoulder, you should probably press that point right away.
Well, on with the Twina.
So Twina is the acupressure massage.
Stand them up. Stand them
up.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to do is give you a very short Twina session, and I'm going to open up some points here on the head. So one of the first points that I would open up is gallbladder 20, which is right here.
Oh.
This is called a wind point. And so in the wintertime, when it's very windy outside, cold, you can get a cold wind up here that will then manifest itself as a cold or a virus or...
I knew it. I've been saying this for years.
Or dampness in the body.
I have been saying this for years. When I'm in a chill, I get sick. See, there you go. You heard it here.
So what... And even in the summer, if it's really windy out, you can wear a very light scarf. So if your muscles in your neck are really tight, that will block those points.
Ooh.
So it's
is this
really good.
Tight?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's really good to have these muscles all along here, because if they block these points, then they're going to be
whoa, this one's hitting me in all sorts of different places.
This is gallbladder 21. And so gallbladder 21 helps with a lot of different things in the body. You may feel it in your feet.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right here, and you're not even near there.
Where are you feeling it?
Right here, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Is there a gallbladder 22?
No, but it's each side of the body has the same points. It's your body is midline.
I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we have the other side here.
Oh, there we go.
So I would open up all of these wind points over on your shoulders, and then I would begin with the autoimmune points, which are the top of the thoracic spine. Your cervical spine governs the top of your head, your forehead, anything in your head, and your
This is amazing.
Your head and your throat, neck area.
Ooh, whatever you're doing there is amazing.
So this is autoimmune aspects, and then we come down to the diaphragm, lungs, breast health, and heart. Heart would be more like down in here.
Go down there. Wow. Ooh, look at you.
Like on either side. What the Twina I do does is we follow what are called the Hwato Jaiji points.
The what?
Hwato Jaiji points are points along the spine that, as we know, the spinal cord holds all the nerves that go to all of the organs in the body. And so they come from the spinal cord and go around to the front of the body. And so by getting rid of these blockages, knots in the spine, we're stimulating those nerves to send the right messages to all of the different organs.
Wow.
So, there's a tight spot right there.
So what organ is getting that message?
Your thymus. Your thymus is right here between your thyroid and your heart. So that's right in this area here. Your thymus, these first 3 points here, are responsible for sending out all of the white and red soldiers for, a viral attack or a bacterial attack.
Wow.
And so when it's off, if like autoimmune diseases are because your body thinks that it's being attacked, so it attacks itself. So we try to regulate the thymus.
So that's what this that's
stimulates.
still thymus?
Yeah, these 3 right here. So right over in here is the small intestine 10.
You know what's really interesting is this is where I have some muscle problems from an injury.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm here. I feel it.
But do I have this muscle problems because I have intestinal problems, or do I have intestinal problems because I have these muscle things from this injury? What? Ooh.
Could be.
Wow.
See, in Chinese medicine, the whole body is connected.
Oh, what's
so let's say that you have stomach issues plus swelling in the ankles.
I do.
Okay.
I got the support hose on.
All right. So if you have that, it's usually by looking at your tongue that you have some spleen dampness in it. Now I'm going to just take a check.
My spleen is damp?
Spleen meridian. Spleen and stomach meridian. It doesn't mean your actual spleen. It's the meridian itself. It means that there's a little moisture in there. Oh. Do you eat a lot of cheese?
I love cheese. It's my favorite thing.
So,
no, don't take cheese from me. It's all I have left.
Something like cheese adds phlegm to the body. And it can also cause things like asthma.
Even Roquefort cheese?
Everything in moderation. That's the whole thing with Chinese medicine is everything is in balance. There's a balance to the universe, there's a balance to the earth, and there's an ecosystem.
What's happening in here?
Ecosystem in balance. I just put my hand on your shoulder.
But what? And my whole stomach is lit up.
I just put my hand on your small intestine.
Well, maybe
right
that's
here.
my small intestine.
Small intestine is right in the middle.
Because right here, my whole stomach lit up.
All right, so give me your foot for just a second.
Yeah. Look at me. Oh.
So this point right here is a point that you would press to help with edema.
I have edema.
In the legs.
Yeah.
And then one right here.
Ooh.
This point right here in the foot, spleen 4, is a regulator for that. It helps to balance that meridian. All right.
Wow.
So hitting this point right here. And one of the things that we do is we also have, I don't know if you're familiar with the herb mugwort.
I've heard of it.
In Chinese we call it moxa, and it comes in different size sticks, large cigars or small little what I call baby moxa that can stick on a point. And the heat and the herb itself, when stuck onto those points and burned regularly, can
You're
help.
You're going to put it on me and light it on fire?
No. Can help with open those points and to relieve those conditions. But if it's something that's been chronic for a while, there would be an herbal mixture that you might use, different foods. So one of the things about Chinese medicine is that we are always connected to the earth. Wow. The earth, what you do to the earth always affects us. So we live in an ecosystem. And so basically what happens is it goes by the 4 seasons, the 4 elements, the 4 seasons, the 5 elements and the 4 seasons. And so for different seasons, our body changes depending on what the season is. And so we should be eating foods good for that season. So in summer, you would eat more cooling foods. In the wintertime, we tend as people to want more comfort foods, right?
What about
like
here
the
in
stews.
Connecticut, where there's no difference to the seasons? It's just one season.
Oh, there's big change in the seasons here. We have our winter, we have our fall, we have the spring, summer, late summer. So we have a lot of change in seasons, and so our bodies react to that. Our bodies change. You may find that certain conditions that you have are more exacerbated by the winter. You may find that certain conditions are more exacerbated by another season. Wow. It really just depends.
So we've got like a few minutes left.
Sure.
So what's some very last bits of knowledge or places you want to work on?
Well, I think what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to work a little bit on your arm, one thing to give you a couple of points for just a couple of conditions that plague everybody. Okay, so like if you have a headache.
Yeah, I kind of have one now.
If you have a headache, I would press this point right here. Okay, so the way you can find it, take your index finger and your thumb and press into this muscle right in here towards the index finger. So it's right here, right underneath.
Do tattoos make a difference in all of this?
No.
Oh, good.
But this...
Because I got one here.
But what this does is our energy follows certain flows in the body.
Is wonderful.
So what this does is if you have a headache, migraines, or you feel like you're overthinking things, a little anxiety, you can press this. And what this does is it brings the energy from your head down to the floor.
And out my hand?
Not out your hand, just brings it down.
Wow.
Brings it down your body.
You heard it here first, folks. Right here. Push on it. Yes. Oh, hey now.
Now this is called the sky window point.
The sky window point?
And you open this up so that you have good energy
I feel
towards
like I'm
your
going
head.
through the sky.
Well, one of the things...
Oh, my ears just popped.
There you go.
Oh, I bet I look pretty.
So sometimes people with Parkinson's and other palsies, this point is blocked, and so what we do is open it, and it reduces the tremors that some people feel. Wow. And I just wanted to reiterate that I use Chinese medicine in conjunction with Western medicine, and that I always urge my clients to go to the doctor to get an adequate and correct diagnosis, and then they can make a decision as to how they would like to treat the different conditions that they may have. Wow. So I always ask my clients to make sure that they have an accurate diagnosis.
Where is this? Because I'm feeling it right here.
This would be more of a gallbladder.
Yeah, right here.
Type
My
thing
gallbladder
here.
is right here.
So the sky window.
Ooh. Yeah.
Just opens everything up, going down the body. Okay, now this one here is for constipation or other down here.
Let's not treat constipation now live on camera.
Or down here, blood pressure.
Oh, yeah, work there.
So if you're experiencing any dizziness, some motion sickness, you would take 3 fingers, your fingers, because your body is
it's geared to my
geared
fingers?
to your size.
Right.
So 3 fingers from the bend of your wrist on the inside, and press in here. This is an anxiety point. So if you ever feel anxious, or you're having a little bit of dizziness, or having trouble falling asleep, this is pericardium. So this works. This is the meridian that goes around the sac of your heart.
Wow.
So what this does is this helps you to relax.
Well, I'm feeling relaxed. All right. Well, this was an amazing show. And this here, I am obsessed. This was fantastic. I cannot believe how this acupressure here, the Tui Na and the Tong Ren, drinking the tea, this was the most incredible show. And if you got anyone like this out in the area where you are, out in the world there, check this out. And if you want to learn more about our friend here, Donna Gordon, you can check out her website, because this just scratches the surface, and I am amazed. Thank you very much, Donna, for all of this fantasticness, and we'll see you next time for another amazing show of Time for Healing. Bye-bye.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.